I'm going to turn on the light because I want Rod Roberts, Becky Rose, and Carrie Coons, head bash coordinator, to look right in the eye. Look me right in the eyes. And remember, when I moved in over here in February of 2021, you guys were so impressed at my honesty and my charity that you started renting to veterans exclusively. These are your words, not mine. And when you showed up here and you saw that the parking lot that used to be completely covered with ivy had been cleaned off, and you're like, "Who did this?" And I said, "I did." And you're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because I live here, and I got to look at that when I get home." And you're like, "Wow, there's a wall back." Yeah, there's a wall back there that you never would have seen for a long time, and if I had to clean it up. And I cleaned the trees up over here, and you threw me some money here and there, you know. But and you like to throw that in my face. You like to throw the pickup truck. I had a pickup truck that I'd already replaced everything underneath the drivetrain and everything. The motor was nice. The only thing it didn't have was nice paint or an interior. I mean, there was no dash. The only thing I had was gauges in it. But, I could have bought that stuff. That truck was a 92 GMC. It was cheap. I could buy parts for like $5. The brake lines that I paid almost $1,000 and had to do the work myself took me, what, 6 weeks to do the brakes on my truck? Because there's 80 some foot of brake line under there. 2 lines to every wheel. Anyways, that truck ended up, just think if I would have had to pay for that at some repair shop. I don't even want to know what it would have cost. But anyways, you guys throw money here and there a little bit, but and when you were out here stealing my shed, you were so what do they call it? Projecting, your social justice warrior nonsense. Oh yeah, well we gave you $10,000. Okay, well I've been here 3 years. Okay, the Public Housing Authority has my banking information, and uh, and they are aware of some of the stuff that I did. You said I in this um, email you sent me. I mean, you guys are just incapable of telling the truth. But anyways, um, you're blaming me for the bed bugs and cockroaches, and you got an exterminator you pay every month, and it's my fault. Okay, I get it. I mean, when I moved out of the other apartment over there and moved the refrigerator to clean, about 40 or 50 roaches fell out from underneath the refrigerator because your exterminator isn't smart enough to spray to move the refrigerator. He could have moved it at any time and knocked all them out there and saw they were there. But I sprayed and got rid of them and tried to clean up as good as I could. You were bitching and moaning and crying about the you're complaining about the cleanup and a little bit of a mess I left over there. Um, and you knew I was had to sit here waiting for the gas people and light people to show up. Even though there's no gas over here, I had to be here for the shut off over there, and they wanted to inspect and make sure there was no gas over here. You know all of this, and moving all my stuff over here, doing the getting rid of the bugs, and I cleaned it up as best as I could. You know, and when you were over here blaming me, crying about that place over there, and Rod was bitching about the glue on the floor here that the construction people threw duct tape from a package that they received on the floor. You know, that wasn't mine. The hole over there on the floor, that's not mine. Every inch of the walls in here has the bristles out of the paintbrushes in every bit of the paint here. And it's thin paint, and if you even look at it, it gets a fingerprint on it, you know. And you were yelling about the smoking in these apartments, and the nicotine was on the walls over there. And I'm sure you're going to try to do the same thing about this apartment, because, you know, I mean, I'm going to try to clean this up. I don't owe you shit the way you guys have done me. So, but I'm going to try to clean this up as I move out of here and become homeless because of you. And because I do the right thing all the time. You know, you said that yourself. So, you know, you listen to how this is from the email that Becky sent me. She's such a piece of crap. There are, here you go. So, as for our agreement for you to complete minor maintenance and lawn care, that will cease immediately. Okay, well, let's look at the bank accounts. Let's look at my PayPal account and my bank account. And where's my 1099? You know, let's because I kept all the receipts for the brake job and the gas lines and the thousands of dollars I put in that truck. I could have had my other truck here and done just fine. Actually done a lot better, because I wouldn't have to spend 10 weeks working on the thing myself, you know, and every time it breaks down, this thing out here, you know, I mean, it's a nice truck, and I appreciate the gesture, because, you know, it does have air conditioning and a radio, but that's the only improvement, you know. Okay, so you're terminating my employment that I have no contract for, and you use the word stipend. Stipend is a scheduled payment of a specific amount, okay? Not showing up over here just whenever you feel like it and giving somebody pennies on the dollar for the work that they did for you, you know? What about all the things I did for you for free? I mean, how many tons of garbage did I haul off your property down to the incinerator for nothing, to the transfer station for nothing? How many times did I run out to Lowe's and Home Depot and pay for your stuff? A lot of it I didn't get reimbursed for, you know. And a lot of the jobs I did here, I didn't get any money for, you know. You remember the black folks that you guys evicted out of here, and the racist terminology you were using? And part of the reason that they were complaining is because you wouldn't put handrails. You know, they're older people on disability and stuff. You wouldn't put handrails and slip proof stuff in the bottom of the bathtub. So I went over and did that. I paid for that, and I did that for free. I didn't charge them nothing. And when you threw them out, I moved them to their next location. Well, not him, because he was an asshole, but the lady, I moved her. That black lady was scared to death. She didn't know what she was going to do. You know, so I didn't charge her nothing. I moved her out of here, you know, because you guys are scumbags, you know, bottom line. And I remember when I told you when I signed the lease over there, and you were bragging about, you know, not bragging, but you were talking about how impressed you were and how um, glad you were that I was totally open and honest. And what did I tell you then? I told you just like I tell other people. I was like, you know, before this is all over, the part that you love about me will be the part that you hate. See, I maintain integrity that is beyond reproach. I don't lie to people. You know, I I don't have to lie to people. That way, I don't have to remember my lies. You know, like you all can't remember shit. Yeah, I remember everything and I retain everything, every receipt, every interaction and transaction, and I record everything because you guys are crooks. You know, when Rob was here at the door acting like he was in full blown roid rage, pounding on the door, come out here and face us right now. You know, because your bed bug scam that you got caught up on and had to give Kerry his money back. I don't even know if you were actually going to charge Carl because that's your buddy, you know. But either way, you know, I bet you they can't wait. All these people can't wait for me to move out here. That way they'll be able to come outdoors again and not hold their head down in shame. Yeah. So, um, anyways, let me go back to this. Okay. Here's where you stole my shed. And this is all the petty juvenile shit that these people say. I mean, um, the pest company who is doing terrible pest control. Pest company is preparing to treat your unit. Please do not give them any grief and allow them to complete their task. Oh, you're so professional, Becky. You may not believe with their tactics. No, I don't, because I showed you and I proved, and you've all capitulated to that. You gave back everybody's money, but you're still throwing me out. You may not believe their tactics because you saw different on YouTube. I tried to give you the EPA and HUD paperwork, and you said you didn't give a damn about that. You believed your your extermination salesman. Okay, so anyways, as for our agreement for you to complete the minor maintenance, yeah, you guys won't even pay for. You tell tenants when their carbon monoxide detectors and fire detectors start beeping, go buy batteries. That's your responsibility. Anyways, that will cease immediately. We have paid you a healthy stipend monthly to have you on our team. I'm on the team, huh? While your help has been appreciated and invaluable, we will not continue to do business with you as you clearly do not care about the goals we are trying to reach. Yeah, you're trying to scam. You're doing improper bed bug extermination, one unit at a time. And I ended up giving you the paperwork showing that that's unlawful. You know, you're chasing the bed bugs, regardless of what your little punk exterminator says. You're chasing them from from apartment to apartment in a multi-unit complex against HUD guidelines, and you're trying to charge. You were charging veterans, which is also unlawful, and it's also in their public housing contract. So, yeah, you're right. I do not see you eye to eye on your goals. You know, to reach at the property, we try very hard to give you a nice place to call home. Yeah, and you charge uh, almost $800 for these one-room apartments that you got to go outside to change your mind. I mean, there's a 3-bedroom house right across the street for $700. You won't replace a battery. I got no filter. My air conditioner, my heater filter is filthy. You know, it's locked up in the shed that you stole from me. And the windows where my air conditioner is, I can't take that out and change that because you changed the lock on my shed and threatened to have me thrown in jail if I called the police, which you guys, Rod Roberts was a detective still on the force at that time. So, anyways, um, well, this might even be, I don't know, if they're working together. You know, they do these little attack plans, you know, where they, just like the people out of the VA, you'll be talking to them and all of a sudden, oh, Edith Thompson's in the room, you know, and then with Rod and Becky, well, Becky's here, you know, because they listen and all that shit so they can team up with you. So, anyways, um, I know we're both strong personalities, but you will not disrespect us. Yes, I will. Fuck you, and fuck you hard, you piece of shit motherfuckers. Excuse my language, you all, but these people are just beyond ridiculous. They're criminals. Talk about us to other tenants and disrespect people we pay for a service and still make money from us? Damn right. You're I'm not even going to address that. That's so retarded. I can't even. Anyways, please place all master keys in the lock boxes and let me know when you have. I didn't do it. Still haven't done it. You changed the codes though. Please clear your items from the storage shed and make arrangements to remove the trailer, my trailer, from the property. I have a new lock for the storage shed. Yeah, I know you showed up and threatened to cut the lock off and told me you would call the police you would have me arrested if I called the police. I'm sorry. I'm deeply disappointed that things happen this way, but I think a landlord-tenant is the best relation. I think landlord-tenant is the best relationship for us moving. That's what the fuck it was anyway. These people are delusional. They're just out and out liars. I mean, they live in a fictional world. We are actively trying to remedy the pest infestation, and that may very well have started in your old unit. We will never know. You shared our personal business with other tenants. You guys talked about me to other tenants. I defended you guys to everybody. You left that part out, didn't you? Okay. So we plan to turn over control of the apartment complex prior to our move from Ohio. This may be a good time to clean things up. We talk to friends and family about you often, and everyone knows Donnie is on our team. I had hoped to continue with our arrangement as we feel much better that you are on our team. See what I'm saying? To be honest, it just doesn't feel like you anymore. You're damn right it does, because I'm not some dumbass that you can just, uh, bark out orders to, unlawful orders, and I'm not going to put up with your bullshit. I know the law better than you two, and you both. Rod just retired from the police department, but see, they don't want really smart people on the front lines. You don't want a bunch of really smart detectives out there because sooner or later they're going to find themselves in the back room at the headquarters. Well, because that's where a lot of the criminals are. I mean, that's just the reality. And I tried to explain that to Rod several times. Nicely. I'm like hinting. I'm like, listen, dude, I've got a 171 IQ, and I jokingly say that a lot of times so you can hear it and hear it and hear it. Oh, I got a 171 IQ, and sometimes I even use it. You've heard that from me before, haven't you, Rod? So, anyways, um, listen to this threat. We will notify your caseworker and the appropriate uh, folks about your infestation and continued treatment efforts. By by that you mean Sharky, oh no, Lasky, that's his name. Your attorney Lasky, and yeah, I know what you mean. You've been talking to Annie Roper and people at Ed Bash trying to get me thrown under the bus through the pennies you were giving me. I got the receipts, folks. Let's see yours. Where's that 1099? Where's my tax receipt? Where's my contract? Where's the money for the actual work that I did? So this, you know, I said that what you just heard, people, is in response to this email that I sent them. It says several witnesses noticed the way you were handling this yesterday, and it was obvious you knew what you were doing. It's shady. This bed bug situation started with Carrie, and due to the incompetency of your bug guy who doesn't know to spray for roaches under the fridge where it's warm, they had bed bug infestation. No, the bed bug infestation was never properly treated and most likely transported the bed bugs on his person to Carrie's or from elsewhere. Like you said, we'll never know. But one thing for sure, they didn't come from me because I don't have any visitors, and there's no bug spray inside my truck or any carcasses. So, and there was only 2 bed bugs inside of the apartment before you started pushing them out of Carl Williams' apartment into mine. So, anyways, and I notified you of that, like you lied about in this video. So, anyways, um, so when the good thing I don't listen to you guys or your exterminator, and I do my own spraying. Oh, don't spray anymore; it's affecting my our treatment. No, your treatment's ineffective, and the shit that I buy is better. It actually kills things. Oh boy. See, if you exterminated every bug, it would put you out of business eventually. I guess that's your logic. But I I had saw a couple of bugs in my apartment right after. Uh, well, it was like a month or so after Kerry had his deal there. I don't know where got his from. He brought furniture from St. Vincent de Paul. He rides the bus everywhere. You can get on RTA and see the bed bugs on there. So, anyways, um, I I emailed Becky and said she sent over the exterminator, and the kid came over here and uh, he looked right at bed bugs and said, I don't know what those are, but they're not bed bugs. I swear to God on my life, you know, I don't have to do that. God knows what I'm talking about is real. I know you guys don't believe in God. That's right, Becky. I forgot about that. You were sexually molested by somebody or something like that. Anyways, um, you don't want your stuff out there, don't put it out there. Right now, I have over $100 invested in this Disasterpiece and well over 15 hours invested. That was just 2 days. No, that was a little over one day after they started preparing the apartment next door, Carl Williams' apartment, uh, for the heat treatment. By the way, Carl Williams had first agreed to let me photograph his legs because he had hundreds of bed bug bites on his legs, and he had let it slip that he had been eaten alive in his bed. Now, all of that contradicts everything Bucky and Rod uh, um, have said. I mean, like I said, I can't say it enough that they're just perpetual liars who are incapable of being honest about anything. Wow. The father walking right past me 2 times today in a row knows what is going on. It will be interesting to see if Dead Pest Management is properly credentialed since you won't give me that information. And they're giving out false information. Until I see that information, they will not be coming in my place. That's why I didn't let your guys in, because you made me get a hold of the EPA and have the Department of Agriculture investigator come out here, do the inspection, and I mean, I still haven't seen the official document, but I believe I believe the investigator. He says that your guy's credential. I'd be interested to know what school that kid went to, because they need to be shut down immediately if they're teaching them all that garbage. You're supposed to caulk all of the places where the bed bugs could go. All on the baseboards and all that stuff. You got to prepare. It says right on every website, and every pest control guy will tell you. Not every. I'm sorry. Let me say, correct that. You're supposed to prepare so they can't migrate somewhere else. But you all know that now. But you don't care. You still want me out of here because I hurt your feelings. Fuck your feelings. Anyways, I told you that yeah, here this is what brought Rod to my door, acting like a maniac right here. I said, okay, my lease is concerned that contract is far beyond breached, long before this. You didn't terminate shit, it was already breached. I have, I haven't seen a single bug in 24 hours, but that is temporary. You can imagine how betrayed I feel after defending you to all these cowardly veterans, only to find out most of their complaints are the truth. So I'm not willing to subject myself anymore to any more face-to-face abuse. If you don't want to agree to these terms in writing in my hand by 1 p.m. tomorrow, I will initiate my contractual obligations to the state and let the cards fall where they may. And I did that. I reported this to Greater Dayton Premier Management and to the Dayton BA. I'd bash people. Everything. I do everything by the book. Not like you. You guys, I don't know. You're incapable. Nobody even knew what the federal regulations or the bud bug guidelines were, or where to find that information until I found it. So and that's what made you have to refund the money, y'all. So I was up late again last night. Me and Roscoe were sleeping on the floor in the middle of the room. I'm going to lay back down. Please do not disturb. Okay, and um, this was um, on the 9/22 at 12:54 p.m. Okay, so let's let's look at the okay. I'm sorry. I mean 12:54 p.m. Okay, and here we go. This is the next one right here. It is at no, that's the answer to that one. Okay. Okay. At 10:54, I sent you that one, and then in response to, oh, then your response was this bull crap at I'm sorry, I just ate something and some banana nut. Anyways, 4:11 p.m. I'm sorry. I don't. I'll edit this out and shorten it up. But anyways, so uh, 12:54 p.m. Okay, 12:54. Okay, yeah, at 12:54, I sent the about the bed bugs on it, or the roaches and all that stuff. Oh no, 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 that is the lay back down video, and that's at 12:54. Let's see this other one here. 2022. I might be looking at the wrong date. Oh, okay. Sunday 22. Okay, 12:54. 4:11 p.m. Okay, anyway, oh, I said do not disturb at on 12/6 at 6:42 p.m. I was laying back down, and at on 12/6/24 at 6:43 p.m. you were pounding at the door and sent me an email. Come out and talk to us face to face, like you were screaming outside the door. So yeah, like I said, I hold on to all this stuff. You guys are just dirt bags, scum of the earth. Period.